Right, question 1. Just a simple bog standard trapezium rule question. You've got to complete the table below given the values of y to 2 decimal places, and then we have to use the trapezium rule for an approximation for this bit here. So the first bit, 2 marks, we're given the function, we have to just pop in what x is and work out what y is to 2 decimal places. So if we do it for 0.6 first, using this function, for a, y equals 3 to the power of 0.6, because that's the first point we have to do it for, plus 2 lots of 0.6. Type that into your calculator, and you end up with 3.13 to 2 decimal places. So in your paper, you would jot the table and copy this down here. 3.13. Do the same for 0.8. 3 to the power of 0.8 plus 2 lots of 0.8 equals, type that in under 2 decimal places, 4.01. You don't have to show you're working out. If you just want to type it in and pop the values in the table, that's fine. And then the last one, when x is 1, it's just 3 to the power of 1 plus 2 lots of 1. So that's 3 plus 2, which is 5. So 2 easy marks, done. Next bit, we have to use the trapezium rule with all the values of y from our table to find an approximate value for this here, which is the function that we've just worked these values out. And it's from 1 to 0, which is what this is here. The trapezium rule is given in the formula book. Looks something like this: half times h, and there's a big square bracket, I think. And then you've got y0 plus yn. They're always the first y value and the last y value. So this one here and this one here. And then you have to plus, and it's 2 lots of all the rest of them. And in the formula, it says y1 plus y2 all the way to the one before the last one, which is yn minus 1. So it's double everything in the middle, but just one lot of that, one lot of that. Some people choose to do it in different order. As long as you do it correctly, it doesn't matter what order you do it in. The h is the height of the trapeziums, but because if you look at the trapeziums that are drawn on a graph, they're on the side, the height is actually the distance between the x coordinates. It's the horizontal distance. So in this case, the height is the distance between all the x coordinates, which is 0.2. And you just pop all these values in. So half multiplied by 0.2. First y value is 1 and the last one is 5. But then you're doing 2 lots of all the rest. So that's 1.65 plus 2.35 plus 3.13, 4.01, close the bracket. Just notice that everything in here gets times by the half times the height. And type it all into a calculator. And that gives you, as a fraction, you get 707 over 250, or as a decimal, 2.828. So whichever one. So nice easy 6 marks there to start off with.